All right, let's talk about your first few clients because this is where a lot of social media managers make mistakes without actually realizing it. You're excited, you finally got a new client, you got somebody to say yes to your offer, you want to do your best, so you show up and then you over deliver and then you say yes to everything. You try to prove yourself, but instead of things getting easier for you, you start getting overwhelmed and you don't understand why. I'm going to show you why and I'm going to break it down. But hey guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Amabalaja Ajibari. I am your social media manager's favorite social media manager. I am a creator economy strategist and an educator, and on this channel I break down what it actually takes to grow, position yourself and make money as a creator or a social media manager without all the noise that you see online. So let us get into this. I say that a lot. But let me let me just give you a little bit of context before we go on. Your first 3 clients will teach you more than anything else. As a new social media manager, the first 3 clients you have, they will teach you more than anything else. But they can also confuse you if you don't approach these 3 clients properly, because a lot of people go into their very first few clients with one mindset. Oh, I just need to do everything right. You go with that mindset that, oh, I need to do everything right. And trust me, that sounds really good, but it will lead to one major mistake. You will try to prove yourself. You, instead of defining how you want to work, you will always try to prove yourself. And that's the mistake that you're making, because you focus more on impressing the client that you forget to set up the foundation for the working relationship with that client. And that affects everything. You say yes to too much. At the beginning, you don't want to lose the client. You just got this client. You're a new social media manager and you have a client. That's a big deal. So you agree to everything: extra posts, extra revisions, last minute changes, unclear requests. You don't question anything. You just do it because that's your first client, right? Because in your mind, you're thinking, I need to show that I am good. But what you're actually doing is you are setting the expectations. You're teaching the client that this is how you work. And once that expectation is set, it becomes harder to change. You'll be like, oh, I'm always communicating with my clients on WhatsApp. And you now say, oh, can we move to emails? They're not going to move because you already set the expectation. You're already dictating to the client that, oh, this is how I work. Another thing that might affect when you're working with your clients, the first 3 clients, is you don't define your role clearly or properly. A lot of new social media managers start working without clearly defining what they are responsible for. So the clients start adding things and saying, oh, can you quickly do this? Or can you quickly undo that? And because you didn't set boundaries at the very beginning, everything just blends together. Now you are doing more than you agreed, but it also feels too late to say anything. Another thing I majorly see is a lot of new social media managers focus on the output, not the understanding. So you are very busy. And there's a difference between being busy and being productive. You are busy creating content, you are posting, you are editing, but you are not always stepping back to look at the bigger picture and understand what is happening, what is working, what's not working, what's the direction you're going to. So you're doing a lot of work, but you're not learning from that work, and that slows your growth down. And you'll be like, oh, I'm still in the same position as when I started. It's your fault. Another thing that they do is they don't ask enough questions. This one is very common. A lot of new social media managers receive a brief, and instead of asking questions about that particular brief, they just start working, because you don't want to look like you know what you're doing. You want to actually do, and you want to actually know what it is that you're doing. But I want you to also realize that asking questions is part of our jobs. If you're a social media manager, asking questions is part of your job. It shows that you are thinking. It shows that you want clarity. It shows that you know what it is that you're doing. And if you don't ask questions, you get confused. And without clarity, you just end up guessing, and then guessing leads to you making a lot of mistakes. Another thing I see again is you try to be perfect. Like you want everything to be right. Every post, every caption, every idea. So you start to overthink things because you want everything to be right. You want everything to be perfect. You spend too much time trying to get things to be perfect, and that creates unnecessarily pressure, because now every task starts to feel heavy, starts to feel forced, because there's a level of perfectionism to it. And instead of you focusing on progress, you're focused on getting everything exactly right. Another thing I see, or another mistake I see, is you don't document your work. work. This is something a lot of people overlook. You are not just doing the work, you need to document it. Don't just be doing it, document it. You need to record what you've done, note your results, so that you need to know how far you've come, so that when it is time to show your experience, you don't struggle. Because everything that was done in the moment but not documented, I don't know how you're gonna prove that you're experienced and you know what it is that you're doing if you don't document. So you need to learn how to document. Another thing I see a lot of social media managers do, especially with their clients, is they don't communicate enough. You think your work will speak for itself, so you just post the content and then you move on. But the client doesn't always know what it is that you're doing. They don't always see your thought process, so they start asking questions, not because they doubt you, they don't doubt you, but because they are not informed. Trust me, clients don't understand these things. You have to break it down to them like dummies. I'm not saying they are dummies, but you know when you say this thing for dummies, like people that don't know it, break it down to them like they are 5-year-olds. You need to do that. Another thing is you stay too long without adjusting, and this is one thing I think is very important. You notice things are not working and you notice that you're starting to feel overwhelmed, but then you don't say anything because you don't want to create tension, because you don't want to lose the client, because you don't want to address things early. But that actually makes it harder for you in the long run. So address those things clearly, ask questions. So what should you do instead? Because your first clients are actually very important, but you need to handle them in a way that you as the social media manager will grow. So number one, I will tell you to set your expectations early. Be clear about what you're doing, what you're not doing, how you work, so that there's no confusion. Be very clear. Be very clear about these three things. Second thing is you need to learn why you work. Don't just focus on delivering. Don't just focus on doing things. Focus on understanding. Pay attention to what it is that is working, and that's how you would grow. Number three is you need to communicate clearly. A lot of social media managers, one reason why they are the way they are is because they don't know how to communicate. Keep your clients informed. Explain what it is that you are doing. That will help you build clients' trust. If you don't explain to them that, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm at, it's not going to build clients' trust. So you need to communicate clearly. Number four is track your work. Keep records, keep screenshots. Make sure you've not signed an NDA first, so that you can always show your experience later. Then number five would be honest when something is not working. See, if something is not working, be honest with your client. Don't try to be a magician. Don't try to do everything by yourself. Let them know that this is not working and speak up early so that you can adjust early. This will make things easier for you and your clients will not have unrealistic expectations, and you help the social media management industry in the long run when things are not working. Now, this is where I'm going to land, because this is a very quick video and quick episode. So I'm going to leave you with this. Your first clients as a social media manager are not about your income. You might not make real money. You might lose those clients in the long run. They are all about you learning. And that's where you figure out, okay, how do I work? What works for me? What doesn't work for me? So don't just focus on impressing those clients. Focus on building a foundation with those clients, because that foundation will affect everything that comes next in your social media management journey. And if this video or podcast episode resonated with you, I want you to tell me in the comment section, what has your experience been like with your first client? I want to know. I would help if you have any questions for me. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And don't forget, my name is Amabala Jajibari, your social media manager's favorite social media manager. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!